So welcome to this short discussion on digitization in the bunkering industry. My name is Kenny Jules. I'm the chairman of the IBIA Digitalisation Working Group, which has been live for the last 3 to 4 months. And we are really looking forward to sharing our preliminary findings at the convention in Dubai in November. With me, I have Finn Fullbjerg from Hapag-Lloyd, who is very keen and kind to actually participate in a discussion on some of the key challenges. So welcome, Finn.
Hi, Kenneth. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. So really look forward to today to maybe touch on some of the discussions we've had in the working group so far, and also get your perspectives on some of the discussions we've had, some of the dilemmas, but also how you see this as being a relevant discussion to have in the current environment in our industry. So now you've participated in the last few sessions in the working group. What are some of the key takeaways so far in the discussions that we've had, and why this is so relevant?
Absolutely. Well, again, in our group, we are diving into the digital side of bunkering, and our goal is to understand the potential challenges, advantages, and trying to develop some sort of guidelines, like a playbook. And it's also about blending the tried and true methods with the benefits of modern tech within the industry.
Yes, I very much agree. And as you also mentioned, I think the value of the digitization working group and the members in that is that we're very diverse, coming from all parts of the value chain. So really giving that unique perspective of how difficult it actually can be to digitalize for all the players here. So where do you see the actual value from such a digitization working group, and how that could add value to Hapag-Lloyd and the industry?
Yeah. Well, as you know, the bunkering industry is quite a complex one, and especially now as we move even more towards the digital era, there's lots of room for improvement. And our group is here to ensure that the shift to the digital side is done right, balancing also efficiency with practicality with all stakeholders.
So double-clicking on that a bit, right? So we've spent several hours in the working group with very diverse views on some of the challenges and also dilemmas. But what are some of the things that stand out in those discussions from your end?
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a journey so far, and while there's genuine excitement all over the place about digitizing, there are also valid concerns to it, especially around topics such as data security and also integrating new tech into legacy systems, for example. And within this group, we are collectively trying to navigate these waters, and also understanding and learning from each other's. And this is the great point about the working group, that we have a diverse stakeholder setting from all participants in the industry. And I do like that really much, and see this is the highest value that the group can offer.
Yeah, and also building on that, Finn, what I really find super interesting is that everybody really wants to invest in the space. And we have a lot of senior stakeholders investing time in discussing it. Everybody's really playing with open cards on their ambitions, but also those barriers for change that there is. Adopting new digital solutions sounds right, but it's quite complex to adapt to that landscape internally in companies as well. So and especially also, I think the recurring theme is on data privacy and ability to share and leverage data, which is obviously always sensitive for companies in the space here, because they might have commercial sensitive information. And what do you do about that? So very interesting. How do you see the outcome of this working group, and how you can actually apply that in a Hapag-Lloyd context?
Yeah. And that's always the biggest question, right? What is my takeaway on this? And as you know, Hapag-Lloyd is an established leader within the international shipping industry, has a vested interest in the fruits of a digitized bunkering process and everything that comes with it. And the advantages are like data accuracy, real-time analytics of processes, and streamlined operation, which then ultimately could lead to time savings, which equals also savings, cost savings. For us, these benefits are not just theoretical, they translate into tangible cost savings, operational efficiency, and at the end of the day, lead to a competitive edge in the market.
And we just briefly talked about barriers as well, right? What are some of the more generic challenges you see in Hapag-Lloyd and maybe in also other shipping companies in the industry to really adopt digitalization and the solutions in that space?
Well, I can mainly speak for us at Hapag-Lloyd, and our journey as Hapag-Lloyd towards a complete digitized environment, it's ongoing. We have made remarkable progress in a lot of areas, but still there are challenges that we face. One of the main challenges is, as I mentioned earlier, the seamless integration of cutting-edge technologies into our pre-existing IT infrastructure. On top of that, we come back to the topics of privacy and data security settings. So cultivating a digital-first mindset across a company, ensuring all members are equipped and ready for these rapid technological shift is imminent and one of the challenges that we face.
Mm. And I think this is spot on also compared to why we actually set up this digitization working group, right? And the outcome that we are pursuing here. So in the working group's point of view, our key objective here is actually to help accelerate digitization in the industry. And the way we're going to approach this and what we really look forward to showcasing a first cut on in the convention in Dubai is what is the bunker value chain? What is the maturity of digitization in different parts of that value chain? What are the values that can be gained for the different players by digitizing? But also, what are the barriers you need to actually overcome? And then, obviously, also, how does the solution landscape look today? Because there's so many things you can actually do with the solution that's on the shelf today. But then, what are those? How can I apply them in my specific company context? And how do we hopefully also at some point provide some sort of guide on change management? Because in my humble view is that systems and solutions and software is one thing, but it's still people and behavior we need to change. So it's really the combination between people and systems and processes that really makes a difference and creates value for companies in that digitization journey. So that we really look forward to sharing that in the conference. What are you looking forward to as part of the conference?
Well, mainly, first of all, I'm really excited to meet all those people from the working group in person, or at least a few of them in Dubai. But generally, and as you mentioned, a lot of stakeholders, everyone has ideas, right? Everyone has ideas, and now it's time to get those ideas together to a bigger plan for the industry. So Dubai promises to be a melting pot of ideas, innovations, insights. Personally, I'm eagerly looking forward to engaging with our industry peers as usual, but also the technological experts on the tech side. Every conversation and every presentation will be an opportunity to learn and grow, not only for me personally, but also for the work that I provide towards the working group. And the networking role is still a game changer when it comes to the process of change management towards digitization. So networking with the key industry players and delving into the latest advancements in digitization will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping the future roadmap, not only of the working group, but also of the results and ultimately for the digital strategy of Hapag-Lloyd as part of the industry.
Thanks, Finn. Yeah, I think we're both really much looking forward to both the convention, to connect with a lot of like-minded individuals, learn even more about the dynamics and the challenges of the industry, but also discuss some of those at the actual panel debate that you and I will actually join in Dubai. So I'm really excited about the prospects of actually sharing our preliminary findings, and obviously being humble. This is just a snapshot of where we see the industry is, and a lot of work still lies ahead of us. But I think the key finding here is also that for us to move forward as an industry, we need to be bold, innovative, curious, and try things out. Because the solution of today is not necessarily the solution of tomorrow, but you really need to strike up those partnerships, break down the silos, and for us really to work together to remove some of that waste and frictional cost and inefficiencies there is in the industry. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And also simply placing the topic on the agenda, placing this panel discussion into the conference, making it part of it, and highlighting the importance of the topic is something that is much appreciated. Yeah, I'm happy to be part of that promotion of digitization within the industry.
Thank you, Finn, and let's make sure we get a fantastic conference, and thank you for joining today.
Thanks, Kenneth. It was a pleasure. We'll see you there.
Yes. Thanks, Finn. Take care.